Tell me what you know about recreational marijuana.
I know that it's when you can smoke weed out in the public whenever, freely.
Do you think it should be legalized?
Yes, I do. I think not only recreationally it should be legalized, but medically. I think it's a good drug.
Do you think that recreational marijuana being legalized would increase the use of harder drugs?
No, I don't think marijuana is a gateway drug, and so no, I don't know.
What do you know about recreational marijuana?
Not a lot. I should, because I'm from Michigan and it just got legalized.
We're both from Michigan.
Okay.
I know it's legal some places. That's about it.
Do you think recreational marijuana should be legalized?
I do.
I don't see why not.
Since marijuana is known as a gateway drug, do you think recreational marijuana being legalized would increase harder drug use?
Could. I mean, it's obviously a possibility, but I don't know a lot about this, so there's not really I don't know.
I figure maybe if one drug's legal, then everyone's gonna do that drug and not do hard drugs, so who knows?
Can you tell me what you know about recreational marijuana?
Recreational marijuana, to me, that's, you can use it on the spot wherever you want to. Buy it, use it on the street or whatever.
Do you think recreational marijuana should be legalized?
Yeah, I should.
Have you or anyone you know been affected by marijuana negatively?
No, other than no food in my kitchen, no.
Can you tell me what you know about recreational marijuana?
What do you mean?
The basis of
With her hair coming out.
Just a drug.
Do you think recreational marijuana should be legalized?
Yeah.
Since marijuana is known as a gateway drug, do you think that recreational marijuana being legalized would increase the use of harder drugs?
100%.
Do you think it's a gateway drug?
Not really.
Have you or anyone you know been affected by marijuana negatively?
Not that I know of.
Can you tell me what you know about recreational marijuana?
Not
Do you think recreational marijuana should be legalized?
Yes.
Since marijuana is known as a gateway drug, do you think that recreational marijuana being legalized would increase the use of harder drugs?
Probably, yeah. You should be able to control it.
Do you think it's a gateway drug?
No.
Have you or anyone you know been affected by marijuana negatively?
Yes, I know some people.
Recreational marijuana.
Just that people use it when they're looking for a good time.
Have you or anyone you know been affected by marijuana negatively?
Not negatively, no, but I have a couple friends back home who used to use it.
I think the pros of marijuana outweighs the cons.
I would say I'm right in the middle between those two, because it can affect your schoolwork and your drive and focus. But I mean, isn't there a scientific research going on saying it's not, you can't get addicted to it?
Yeah.
So it's not as bad as opioids. And
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Marijuana is a gateway drug. I know a lot of people think it is, but do you?
I don't. Wait, what is a gateway drug?
So a gateway drug is someone starts, say marijuana, they start smoking, and then they go to heroin.
I say yeah, it could be.
About recreational marijuana.
It's legal in some states and not legal in others.
Do you think recreational marijuana should be legalized?
Yes. Yes.
Do you think marijuana's pros outweigh the cons of it?
Absolutely. Yes.
Can you tell me what you know about recreational marijuana?
I know it's legal in some states now. That's about it, honestly.
Do you think recreational marijuana should be legalized?
Tough one. Yeah, I would say sure, just because I don't necessarily see it causing that many problems.
Yeah.
I think it would solve a lot more than it would cause.
Do you think it's a gateway drug?
No.
Do you think the marijuana pros outweigh the cons?
Yes.
I think recreational marijuana should be legalized.
Yeah, I think it should.
Can you tell me what you know about recreational marijuana?
I mean, I guess just sometimes it can help with pain, or it can help with I don't know, whatever the doctor gives it to you for, but I mean, I don't really think it has any serious negative impacts on anybody, so.
Do you think people call it a gateway drug?
I'm not necessarily sure, just because for me personally, I don't think it is. But for some people, like they'll try that and then they'll start branching off into other things that even they probably don't need to be branching off into. And I don't think marijuana is the cause of that. It's just they're just more curious about it.
What do you know about recreational marijuana?
Okay.
Not much.
Do you think it's a gateway drug?
No.
No. Do you think if it were to be legalized, it would become a gateway drug?
No, I don't think so.
Do you or someone you know have been affected by it negatively?
No.
It kills the brain cells now. Let's go, roller drug.
Can you tell me what you know about recreational marijuana?
It's starting to become more popular. I know it's really supported by like most people, and it's a very good way to make a lot of money for states.
Yeah,
Like quickly
for
just
sure.
raking in profits.
Yeah. And then, do you think it's a gateway drug?
Do I think it's a gateway? No. Like, I don't think it's a gateway drug. Like, idea of a gateway drug is kind of weird because it's also partially based on like the person, how susceptible they are to getting addicted, and then just like if they're constantly searching for more of a high, like they're gonna get it some way.
Kind of the type of personality they are.
Yeah, because they're gonna like they can try this and be like, oh, it's not enough, and they try something else and they're like, oh, it's not enough, but like they were gonna start somewhere.
Yeah.
Like honestly, before marijuana, they could have been sniffing glue.
Yeah. Do you think it should be legalized?
Yes. I don't see so many bad sides where I think that it makes sense for it to be illegal when it's a lot less bad than a lot of things that are already legal, like smoking or even alcohol. And yeah.
You or someone you know has been affected by it negatively?
Not long term.
Yeah.
Like short term paranoia.
Yeah.
But like other than like that person being lazy regardless of marijuana, not really.
People, so this is what someone said, like what they know about recreational marijuana. People do it and it's legal in most states, but people still do it whether it's legal or not. And it's not a gateway drug, but it can be if someone is more susceptible to addiction, because like it can be cut with different drugs, and people could start using those drugs that it's cut with to find like a larger high. And it should be legalized because it wouldn't be like contaminated with the different cuts of other drugs, and people are going to do it anyway. So if people know it's legal, it would be safer because it would be less likely to be cut if like the government's like selling it than someone like a drug dealer. And since like marijuana would be controlled, like it would be safer for everyone just because like people wouldn't be dying or like trying to go to harder drugs that are in marijuana when it's cut.
Whatever. It depends on the person, or if it's a gateway drug, it should be legalized. It hasn't affected anyone I know negatively. And people do it for enjoyment and to just relax and chill. Legal in 5 states. Stores are pretty cool and have different strains. Yes, it should be legalized and can be a gateway drug.
Do you think marijuana is a gateway drug?
No.
Have you or anyone you know been affected by marijuana negatively?
No? I don't know. What are negative effects of marijuana?
Like getting arrested negatively?
I mean, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty negative.
Or like a bad reaction.
Yeah, like they've gone like addicted and then gone to like hard drugs.
No.
And do you think marijuana's pros outweigh the cons?
Yeah.